Hello, I'm Scott MacDonald with Harold's LLC here in Lakeland, Florida, a member of the Parker Street Board of Trustees, and a proud member of the Parker Street neighborhood for almost 20 years. Thank you for coming to Telethon Trivia. Let's meet our contestants. Our current Lakeland Mayor, Sara McCarley, and former Lakeland Mayors Bill Mutz, Howard Wiggs, and Gal Fields. Thank you all for being here. Today's game will feature 2 rounds and a final question. I'll read each clue, and the contestants will have a chance to buzz in to respond. I'll call on the first to buzz in. You'll have 7 seconds to answer, and please answer in the form of a question. Let's begin by looking at the categories. PSM 101, 90s pop culture, Bible basics, Lakeland love, sounds of the 90s, literature. All right, by ruling of our own executive order, we'll begin with you, Sara.
Thanks, Scott. Let's take Lakeland love for $1.
The question: this bird has become a symbol of Lakeland and is famously cared for around Lake Morton. Gal.
What is the swan?
That is correct. Gal, you have control of the board.
Let's see here. Bible basics for $1.
All right, the question. These 4 books tell the story of Jesus' life. Sara.
What are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
I will accept that. We would also accept the Gospels.
The Gospels.
And Sara, you have control of the board.
Let's do 90s pop culture for $2.
This collectible stuffed animal craze led to long lines and resale price spikes. Bill.
What are Beanie Babies?
That is correct. Bill, you have control of the board.
Lakeland love for $5.
This iconic Lakeland landmark was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. Sara.
What is the Annie Pfeiffer Chapel at Florida Southern College?
We will accept that answer, yes. Florida Southern College, thank you. Sara, you have control of the board.
Let's take Parker Street Ministries 101 for $2.
The answer: this program focuses on after-school and summer support for neighborhood kids. Howard.
What is the Park Street Ministries enrichment program?
We will accept that answer. The Academic Enrichment Program, or AEP. Howard, you have control of the board.
Let's try Lakeland love for $2.
Lakeland is the headquarters of this major grocery chain. Sara.
What is Publix supermarkets?
That is correct. Sara, you now have control of the board.
Let's do sounds of the 90s for $1.
What iconic AOL phrase let users know they had a new message? Sara.
What is You've Got Mail?
That is correct.
90s pop culture for $3.
This 1993 film brought dinosaurs back to life on a remote island. Bill.
What is Jurassic Park?
That is correct. Bill, you have control of the board.
Bible basics for $5.
Faith without this, according to James, is dead. Bill.
What are works?
That is correct. Choose again, Bill.
Pop culture for $4.
The answer: this virtual pet toy required constant feeding and attention, or it would die.
What was a pet rock?
That is incorrect. Howard?
What is a freebie?
That is also incorrect. Anyone else? Sara?
What is a Furby?
Also incorrect. Gal, any shot? Gal.
Wild guess. What is Barney?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is what is
We did not know that.
Tamagotchi.
Never
You
heard of
got
it.
us on that one.
No.
Okay.
Bill, control the
Oh,
board.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still reeling.
Me too.
Literature for $1.
This Dr. Seuss character tries to ruin Christmas for the Who's of Whoville. Sarah,
Who is the Grinch?
that is correct. You have control of the board.
Literature for $2.
This C.S. Lewis novel introduces readers to Mr. Tumnus in the magical land of Narnia. Sarah,
What is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
that is correct. You have control of the board.
Let's see. Lakeland Love for $4.
The answer, this annual spring event fills downtown with music, art, and food. Gal,
What is Mayfair?
that is correct. And you have control of the board.
Bible Basics for $2.
This psalm is known as "The Lord is my shepherd." Gal,
What is the 23rd Psalm?
that is correct.
Bible Basics for $3.
This parable teaches about helping someone in need. Bill,
What is the Good Samaritan?
that is correct. Bill, you have control of the board.
Literature for $5.
This novel by Louisa May Alcott follows the lives of the March sisters. Howard,
What are Little Women? What
that
Little
is
Women?
correct. Thank you. You have control of the board.
Lakeland Love for $3.
Final answer. This Lakeland destination blends nature, education, and recreation on land once used for rail and industrial purposes. Howard,
What is Bonnet Springs Park?
that is correct. Choose the next category.
Bible Basics for $4.
This apostle wrote much of the New Testament through letters. Bill,
Who is Paul?
that is correct. And Bill, next question.
Okay, Sounds of the 90s for $2.
This 90s dance move, every wedding DJ still plays today. The 90s dance move, every wedding DJ still plays today. Bill,
What is YMCA?
that is incorrect.
Oh,
Sarah,
What is the Electric Slide?
that is also incorrect.
Whoa.
Focusing on the 90s. Yeah, or Howard? What is the Macarena?
okay.
The
Blocked it out.
Macarena.
We'd have been here a while.
Sorry, gang.
Bill, I think you have control of the board.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, because I didn't move on. Okay, literature for $3.
This Mark Twain character famously tricked others into whitewashing offense. Bill,
Who is Tom Sawyer?
that is correct. Next category.
Park Street Mysteries for $1.
PSM serves families in the Parker Street neighborhood and this adjacent neighborhood. Gal,
What is North Lake Wire Park or neighborhood?
yes, sir, that is correct. Thank you. You have control of the board.
PSM 101 for $3.
PSM is known for offering this seasonal outreach where families shop with dignity. Sarah,
What is the Christmas Store?
that is correct. And you have control of the board.
PSM for $4.
Parker Street Ministries is committed to blank-centered approach to community development. Gal,
What is family-centered approach?
that is not correct. Bill,
What is Gospel-centered approach?
that is correct. And Bill, you have control of the board.
Literature $4.
This civil rights leader authored and delivered the famous "I Have a Dream" speech. Bill,
Who is Martin Luther King?
We will accept that. Martin Luther King
Junior.
Junior. Okay.
Control the board.
Pop culture for $1.
This company dominated home video rentals in the 90s. Sarah.
What is Blockbuster Video?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
90s pop culture for $5.
This brightly colored fashion accessory was invented by a high school shop teacher.
Oh, what's that called?
Sarah.
What is this, scrunchie?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It's the...
Anyone else? What is the slap bracelet?
Oh, that wasn't what I
Slap
was
bracelet.
Yep. Let's do Sounds of the 90s for $5.
This company mailed CDs directly to consumers. Bill.
Who is Columbia Records?
That is correct. I personally would have always also accepted BMG.
Mm.
Next category.
Park Street Ministries for $5.
The answer, since its founding, this executive director role at Parker Street Ministries has been held by this Arkansas native. Sarah.
Who is Tim Mitchell?
That is correct. And you have control of the board.
Sounds of the 90s for $4.
This educational children's show featured the phrase, "Take a look, it's in a book."
I know it. I can't think of
I could sing it.
it. I can see it.
What is Reading Rainbow? Reading Rainbow. And
I
the
had
final
rainbow.
clue of this round. This boy band featured Justin Timberlake. Howard.
Who is in sync?
That is correct.
Really?
Thank you, Howard.
Good job, Howard.
That concludes
Howard's off the
round
top
one. We will be back after this brief break. That one shocked me.
Colossians 3:13, bearing one another and forgiving one another if anyone has grievance against another, just as the Lord has forgiven you, so you should forgive. Colossians 3:13.
Welcome back. Before we begin round two, let's check in with our contestants. Mayor McCarley, how has your first term been so far in your new role?
So far, my term has been excellent. I follow these amazing men who have served so well the city of Lakeland the last several decades. And so I'm just happy to take the helm and work with a great bunch of people at the city and all of our fellow commissioners. So it's been very exciting and very energizing.
Well, we're very happy to have you. Thank you. Bill, what's life been like since your last term on the city commission?
I'm still learning how to realign my days.
Okay, very good. Howard, I understand you recently returned from an overseas trip. Where'd you go and how was it?
Well, we started out in Miami and ended up in Barcelona, and it was fantastic because you meet so many really interesting people on a trip like that.
Excellent, thank you. And Gal, what's new with you these days?
Taking on a new challenge of helping to have our Sunday school teacher improve her skills and her confidence on teaching the adult class.
Well, that's great. Thank you very much. Thank you to all of you. Let's go over our current standings. Sarah is with $10. Gal with room for growth at 0. Howard with $9. And Bill presently in the lead with $27. Let's continue with round two with our new categories, and the totals have gone up by $10 each for each answer. The categories are PSM Deep Dive, 90s Sitcoms, Leaders of the Bible, Lakeland History, the 90s in Sports, Spaceship Earth. And Howard, you had the last correct answer, so we begin with you.
Okay, let's try the 90s in sports.
The answer, this NBA team led by Michael Jordan won 6 championships in the 1990s. Sarah.
What are the Chicago Bulls?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
Spaceship Earth for $15.
The answer: this Phoenician innovation simplified writing by reducing symbols to a manageable set of letters. Bill.
What is the alphabet?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
Leaders of the Bible for $15.
Jesus frequently quoted this Old Testament book originally given to Moses. Howard.
What is Exodus?
I believe that is incorrect. Gal.
What are the Ten Commandments?
That is also incorrect. Bill.
What is the book of Genesis?
Also incorrect. Sarah, take a stab.
I'm
Or
good.
keep your points.
I'm going to keep my points.
The answer is, what is Deuteronomy?
Around.
Deuteronomy.
Interesting.
All right, I believe
did say book.
Bill had control of the board.
Do I still?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. What is, let's do 90 sitcoms, 11.
The answer: the Tanner family lived in this California city. Sarah.
What is San Francisco?
That is correct. You have control of the board.
90 sitcoms for $12.
The answer: this catchphrase made Steve Urkel instantly famous. No one. What is "did I do that"? I would have accepted the language as well. Next category, Sarah.
Let's go PSM Deep Dive for $11.
The answer: this education director is the second longest serving full-time employee in Parker Street Ministries history. The correct answer: Christina Allen. Sarah, you have control?
Lakeland history for $12.
This man from Kentucky purchased 80 acres in what is now downtown Lakeland in the early 1880s and is credited with founding the city. Gal.
Who is Abraham Munn?
That is correct. You have control of the board.
Lakeland history for $11.
Lakeland's officially incorporated in this year. Howard.
What is 1885?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
90 sitcoms for 13.
Will Smith's character moves from West Philadelphia to live with this relative. Sarah.
Who is his uncle?
I
An
will
aunt?
accept that. His Uncle Phil. And you have control of the board.
Let's do Leaders of the Bible for $11.
The answer: this queen declared, "If I perish, I perish," before approaching the king on behalf of her people. Gal.
Who is Esther?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
Leaders of the Bible for $12.
This king asked God for wisdom rather than wealth or power. Gal.
Who is King Solomon?
That is correct. Next question, Gal.
Leaders of the Bible for $13.
This king wrote, "Create in me a clean heart, O God." Bill.
Who is King David?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
Leaders of the Bible, $14.
This successor to Moses told the Israelites, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." Gal.
Who is Joshua?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
Lakeland history for $13.
In the 1970s, this 11-foot, one-eyed, three-legged alligator became an unofficial mascot. Sarah.
Who is Blinky?
That is correct. You have control of the board.
Lakeland history for $14.
In the 1960s, she was the first woman elected to the Lakeland City Commission and its first appointed female mayor. Howard.
Who is Lois Searle?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
90s sitcoms for $15.
This lineup of popular 90s sitcoms included Full House and Family Matters, was known by this four-letter acronym. What is TGIF?
That's right.
We've also accepted
forgot
it.
that.
God, it's Friday. Howard, control the board.
90s sitcoms for 14.
This authority figure at Bayside High frequently delivered the words, "Hey, hey, hey, what's going on in here?" Bill.
Who is Fonzie?
That is incorrect.
Oh, sorry.
Incorrect. 90s sitcoms, Bill.
I know. The New Grease came out in the 90s. It was a great movie.
Who is Mr. Belding? Principal
Okay.
Mr. Belding.
Yeah.
All right, Howard, I believe it's your control.
Okay,
Scope myself.
Lakeland history for 15.
The answer. Since 1934, Lakeland has been the spring training home of this Major League Baseball franchise. Howard.
Who are the Detroit Tigers?
That is correct. Next category, Howard.
90s in sports for 15.
This city hosted the Summer Olympic Games in 1996. Sarah.
What is Atlanta?
That is correct, and you have control of the board.
90s in sports for $14.
This NFL quarterback led the Dallas Cowboys to 3 Super Bowl victories in the 1990s. Sarah.
Who is Troy Aikman?
I will accept that,
Aikman.
Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
You remain in control.
Spaceship Earth for $11.
This ancient writing system developed along the Nile River used picture-like symbols to record history. Sarah.
What are hieroglyphics?
That is correct. Next category, Sarah.
PSM Deep Dive for $14.
The answer. Tim Mitchell met his wife Christy while at this cow-approved restaurant chain. Bill.
What is Texas Cattle Company?
That is incorrect. Anyone else? Cow-approved restaurant chain? No one? What is Chick-fil-A?
Gosh,
Chick-fil-A.
my family will kill me for that.
I know, right?
You're in trouble,
Sarah?
Bill.
Let's do Spaceship Earth for $12.
This ancient library in Egypt became one of the most famous centers of knowledge in the ancient world. Sarah.
What is Alexandria?
That is correct. You have control of the board.
It's just Epcot. The 90s in sports for $12.
The answer. This tennis champion dominated Wimbledon in the 1990s, winning the tournament 7 times during the decade. Bill.
Who is Billie Jean King?
I'm going to go with no because it's the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone else?
I got stuck
Anyone
in
else
the past.
alive in the 90s? Who is Pete Sampras? Pete Sampras.
Sounds like a banker.
Sarah.
PSM Deep Dive for $12.
The answer. This Parker Street Ministries program exposes high schoolers to durable job skills and real-world workplace experience. Howard.
What is the enrichment program?
That is incorrect. Anyone else? The correct answer is the Workforce Lab. Sarah?
Let's do Spaceship Earth, $13.
The answer. This invention by Johannes Gutenberg in the 15th century helped spread ideas rapidly across Europe. Sarah?
What is the printing press?
That is correct. Next category, Sarah.
The 90s in sports for $13.
This baseball player broke Lou Gehrig's consecutive games record in 1995.
I know his name.
Howard.
Broke Lou Gehrig's. Who is
Sorry, you're out of time. Anyone else?
shortstop of the Baltimore Orioles?
That is,
Yep.
that is correct. Cal Ripken Jr.
I was going to say Carl.
I met him.
Yeah.
Sarah?
PSM Deep Dive for $13.
This Lakeland congregation gathers weekly in space leased from Parker Street Ministries. Sarah?
What is Strong Tower Church?
That is correct.
Spaceship Earth for $14.
The answer, this Renaissance artist and inventor sketched early designs for flying machines. Bill?
Who is Leonardo da Vinci?
That is correct. And the final, the final question. This president of Barney's Pumps currently serves as the board chair of Parker Street Ministries. Sarah?
Who is John Curls?
That is incorrect. Anyone else? Who is Handsome Robbie Pierce? Handsome Robbie Pierce. That concludes round 2. The category for our final clue is PSM origin story.
Oh.
And we'll be right back.
Psalm 145:13. The Lord is trustworthy in all he promises and faithful in all he does. Psalm 145:13. Thank you. Have a great day.
Welcome back. Before we get to our final clue, let's review our scores. In dead last is Howard with $9. In third place is Bill with $14. In second place is Gal with $34. And in first place, our current mayor, Sara, with $121. Let's see the final telethon trivia clue. Launched in 1996 as the Parker Street Project, this Lakeland church helped spark the ministry now known as Parker Street Ministries. Please record your answers. Now let's reveal our final responses. Howard's response: what is the Methodist Church? I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your wager, $1. $1. Next we have Bill, your response: Trinity Presbyterian Church. Good answer, but also incorrect.
Oh.
You wagered $1,000. Gal, Trinity Presbyterian Church as well. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your wager, $1,000. And finally, Sara, your response: what is Trinity Presbyterian Church? I'm sorry, the correct answer was Shepherd Road Presbyterian Church.
Oh.
No idea. And Howard, you're the winner.
Howard won.
Yes, congratulations to our winner, Howard. Thank you to all of our other contestants.
I think I deserve a twist.
I love at the end.
Now, while there are no official prizes other than bragging rights, we encourage you to donate your winnings or your losses to the Parker Street Ministries Telethon, and thank you all for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to be with you.